Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. Now, this is going to be a true blue
What's on my mind?
because it is literally Tuesday night. Well, actually, I have to be honest, it's Wednesday morning, and I normally upload on Wednesdays. So I wanted to make sure to have something up. This is going to be a true blue What's on My Mind. I filmed several videos prior to this, and none of them were like good. So this is going to be the last ditch effort that I have, trust and believe, to make a video this week. And now, okay, so I have to be honest. I have a class at 8 a.m. It's probably about 1:30, 1:45, give or take, you know what I mean. And this is going to be not my first 8 a.m. class, but it's the first time that I'm having this 8 a.m. It's a second spring semester class that I have. So I have to make sure that I'm going to be up for it. So I thought, what better way to do that than just to sit down and chat for a while. Now, I have my Starbucks with me. I have just a little bit of red wine. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Ooh. I know y'all saw that spill. But, tea. So I have just a little bit of red wine with me. It didn't get on the carpet, thank God. But, and I also have my, night creme here to remind me to put that on. I just washed my face. I just got out of the shower. Now, never wash your face while you're in the shower, but I do it right after I'm out because my pores are nice and open, so it makes it easier for the products to absorb. Now, do I know what I want to talk about this? What's on my mind? No, I do not. That's why I sit down and I just kind of let my brain take action, and we're gonna see where it goes. Now I see Lana Del Rey over here in the viewfinder. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but maybe I could explain my little backdrop here. What's going on behind me? You know what I'm saying. So Lana, that's because I love that girl. I love her with all my heart and soul. Now I have a feeling that I'm probably going to be filming here for a little while. This is my actual bedroom. I just rearranged. So let me know if you guys want like a room tour or something like that, because I just rearranged my furniture. You've never seen my room the way it was whenever I started filming videos, but let me know if you want to see how it looks now, because it's kind of interesting, I gotta say. I have my bed in the middle of the room, so I feel like a star whenever I'm waking up, I gotta tell you. This lady right here, that is a postcard actually from a bookstore that we have in the city I live in. I live in Oxford, Mississippi. I go to Ole Miss, unfortunately, I have to be honest. She is a postcard from a really interesting store actually called Square Books. They're off the square of the city that I live in. They have 3 locations: Square Books, which is the main area where you can buy like most of the actual stuff. And then there's Off Square Books, which has a little bit more niche findings. And then like some trinket type things. Like you can buy, what do they call those things on the shelves that book dividers, I guess, or book ends, that's what it's called, where you can have like art on either side of your book for your bookshelf that keeps them standing, I guess. And you can find like little things like in Barnes & Noble's toy section, that's like fans, just random things like that, I guess. This little piece here is a oil painting, I guess. I got it from my last roommate. I have this little theme on my wall over here. When my bed was right here on this wall, it made a little more sense because I have blue bedding. I called this my blue wall because everything on this wall had some incorporation of the color blue in it. Lana, you can see right here, has the faintest tint of blue on this, I think it's an 18-wheeler, honestly. This picture, my friend took on like a disposable camera. I stole it. Sorry, girl. Sorry, Ellie. The Virgo that I talked about in my Earth sign Zodiac Saturday. And obviously this is blue. This has blue water around it. It's not really picking up that well on the Pathfinder or on the viewfinder. Let's see what else. Okay, this painting up here, I know you can't see it, so I'm about to move the camera. Sorry if that's janky, that I'm not able to just edit that in. I don't have that talent yet. So that's that. The shadow is real because there's no natural lighting right now. But as you can see, this girl has a blue umbrella. There's like blue clouds all around. There's a train. That was also from my last roommate. I stole that from her. Sorry, girl, if you're watching this now. Now, over on this side, this has a baby blue candle. I know you can't see that right here, but there you go. It's a baby blue candle, and it is a gold heart like hanging thing, I guess is what you would call it. And this is symbolic of my grandparents, my Ammy and my Papa, because my Papa's favorite color was this shade of blue. It's bent now because it's been hot in my room and it kind of leans over, I'm sure. This color right here is symbolic of my Papa. His favorite color is baby blue. He's dead now. He passed away whenever I was in the 3rd grade. But this is his favorite shade of blue. This was his favorite color. Their house was that color. The toilet bowl was that color. All of the furniture was that color whenever I was a kid. And it was just something that was really symbolic of him, and I was glad to be able to incorporate him and my Ammy in a single piece of furniture. I don't remember that much of him, so I'm kind of getting emotional because he's my grandfather, you know, and I don't really remember too much of him because I was so young whenever he did pass away. So it's kind of like just a piece that I was able to keep of him, kind of, you know, and that sounds so stupid, I know, I'm sorry. But this is a heart, obviously, and there's hearts all around that. And my grandmother, my Ammy, is still alive. These are my mother's parents. And she had a heart transplant when my mom was 17 years old. And they didn't think that she was gonna live past the age of like, I don't even know. I think after she got the heart transplant, she was supposed to live maybe like 5 or 6 years after that, and she's still alive now. And my mom was 17 when she had that, so it's been like 30 years, like, honestly. And it kind of shocked the doctors and everything, obviously, because she wasn't supposed to be alive that long. But she is a strong woman. They were both Taurus, and obviously she is probably one of the strongest Taurus people that I know. I have a lot of Taurus in my life, and I'm glad that I was able to have some sort of callback to them in my life whenever I walk into my room. I'm still tearing up. This red wine got me, y'all. And I'm glad that I was able to have some piece of them in my life, you know. Every day whenever I walk into my room, I see this because obviously it's like a 3D piece. It comes out of the wall as a candle holder. And I was glad that every time I come into my room, I can see their influence in my life while I'm in here. And, you know, I call this my blue wall. This wall is the ugliest shade of yellow that I've ever seen in my life. It is like hideous, and every single wall in my house is this color. My apartment is this color. We can't paint it, and I thought that blue contrasts nicely against it. Fortunately, you know, there was something that was redeemable about it, but I have to stare at this color every single day that I'm home, So I know y'all are annoyed of this color, probably, and just know that every time I see this color from now on after I move out of this apartment, I'm going to scream. Just know that. After that, after the 5-minute story that I had about this candle holder, let's move the camera again. Ooh, I just shifted the tripod. Sorry, girls. There is this piece right up here. Let me stand up because it's pretty tall. This piece right up here, and you can see my shadow against the light that I use, unfortunately. But there's this piece right here. I like to say that this is me with my good Judies. I'm in the back serving them. You can see that's the little guy back there. And all my good Judies are at the dinner table while I'm sitting there serving them food. After that, here I'm gonna put this down and shift the the tripod back to where she's a little bit more on center. Ooh, I need to put on my night cream. I told myself I was going to cut at a certain point, but I'm kind of lazy and I don't feel like doing that. I like to do these all in just one piece. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my night cream. This is Olay. It's a night cream. Obviously, I've said that 7 times. It's age defining. It smells like Orange Julius, if you ever had that. Like a smoothie, an Orange Julius smoothie. And it's one of those scents that just kind of like, after you put it on, you can smell it all night long. So it's very lovely. And it's a very thick cream. You can't really see how orange it is. There you go. Kind of, the light's kind of drowning it out. But it's very thick. It's kind of like yogurty, I guess you could say. I'm trying to look in the viewfinder to see it. Oh, it's such a lovely scent. If you don't have too much money, and you still want to feel glamorous at night, literally buy this. Like, it was a little bit expensive for like a drugstore moisturizer, but it is so nice to have. And all I do, sorry, I'm gonna be looking out of the camera for a second and looking at the viewfinder, so I can see where I'm putting this. I just kind of press that all over my face. Sorry if this video is literally every single place in my life. I have a little beard going on right now because I haven't shaved in a couple of days, and I am a man, if you didn't know that. I grow a beard. I'm biological. So I just rub that in very smoothly with just the fingertips. I don't press down too hard because trust and believe, I am not trying to have wrinkles by the time I'm 30. I just turned 21 a couple of weeks ago. March 2nd, actually. Just glides on. It's so thick. And you can feel, I can smell it right now after I've put it on my face. Trying to make sure that it's not anywhere else. You can see my little problem area right there. But hopefully that'll be fixed soon enough. I've been going to the dermatologist. They put me on a regimen. Of course, no regimen has ever worked for me in the past. But it is better than it used to be. So I'm not that mad. It just feels like a blanket over my skin. Olay Age Defying Creme de Nuit. No, I'm sorry. Bonne Nuit. Okay, Creme Nuit. That's what it's called. Night cream. Sorry. I spent a summer in France, so I try to speak French every now and again because I know a little. But let's move on the back porch here. Okay, we just talked about me with my good Judies. This is a little magnet. that one of my friends got me. It's a, I guess, guy getting into drag. It's blue, if you can't tell, the wall and everything, and maybe that's just because of age, and has a little French flag up here. Just because I love RuPaul's Drag Race, and also I love France. I've been there. That's the only international country that I've ever spent a substantial amount of time in. Maybe I could do a story time about that one day. Let me know if y'all are interested. But I spent a substantial amount of time in France, so my friend thought it would be nice to get it for me. Ooh, she falls every so often though. I have to be careful with her because, and maybe she won't stand up. Okay, I just got her back up. This piece, if you can't tell, I'm not gonna move my camera again for this, just because it's not up to above the viewfinder. But this piece is a woman with an umbrella standing against a blue sky, standing on grass or in a field or something. It has a blue sky in it and a blue umbrella, so it fits in the blue theme of my wall. Like this video if blue is one of your favorite colors, because blue is such an, like, it's probably the #1 color in the world for favorite colors, but it's something that just kind of like, I love it. It's such a good color on just about anybody. Like literally, I saw Jeffree Star was about to put out a blue palette, Blue Blooded. It looks like a coffin, and I live for that, you best believe. If I had the money, I would buy it, just like I wanted to buy the last one. What was it called? Blood Sugar. I'm sorry, I can't believe I forgot about that. Literally keep up with Jeffree Star every day of my life, but like, because of that red wine, I lost it just a little bit. I'll be honest with y'all. So we talked about this. This is a collage I made last semester with my roommate and a friend that she had. It's one of those things that, like, I just kind of put, let me see if I can take this off the wall actually. Just, it's kind of like a storyboard type thing. If I can't, I'm sorry. Wait 1 second. I'm in my undies, so please do not think too much about that. But like, it's like I said, 1:30 a.m. Even if you can't see it, like, I don't know. My undies at least, that's what I'm saying, if you can't see. Oh. Look at that, me being a disaster as always. I literally just messed up my entire, like, wall. Cool. Okay, so this is a thing I made. Obviously, you can tell it has a lot of blue in it. Blue is one of my favorite colors because honestly, it's such a relatable color. I feel sad 97% of the time. I have depression. Sorry about it. So I just relate with it. And also, like, some tones of blue will make me look crazy. Blue is one of the easiest colors to match with, but like, I think with my blonde hair and my, I have blue eyes, if you couldn't tell, and, you know, reddish skin, it just makes me pop. It makes me look very tan, even without tanning, so I do love it. But let me go over this and just explain like my mind frame while I was making it. Sorry, the glare on it is kind of canceling some of it out. But, you know, I'll just kind of like pick out some of the things about it that I really liked. I spelt my name here, Austin Elson, obviously, with just random cutouts that I found in the magazine that I thought were like very interesting, very cool. This was just kind of like a guy, I guess, in like frosting and sprinkles and stuff, and I put goggles over them because I didn't like the way his eyes looked originally. This is a space camp sticker. I always wanted to go to space camp, but I was always too nervous to tell my parents in case it was too expensive, like if you could relate. This is a girl sitting down here in Gucci. She's hanging off. She's a 3D portion of this little collage to make it look like she was sitting down. I love Gucci. I actually just ordered a Gucci belt that's supposed to be in. As I'm filming this, it's supposed to be in tomorrow. I bought it for my birthday. I'll probably do an unboxing of that just because I have like a motivational-ish story to go behind it. This is David Bowie. He's all in red, but I love David Bowie. And that's basically all behind this little collage. And that's basically all behind my blue wall. I'll put up the collage later, but I don't feel like putting it back up right now. That's basically it, I guess. Just to explain the little backdrop that I use in the videos where I'm sitting here. I wanted to make sure to say thank you to everyone that watches these. From the bottom of my heart, it makes me feel so nice. I know that these videos do not get the biggest views, like I know that, you know, I know they're not going viral. I know that they're not doing fabulously well on watch hours or whatever, but it makes me so happy whenever people comment. It makes me so happy whenever I see a like. It makes me so happy whenever I see people interacting with me over these videos, and they truly are something that I work a lot of time on. Even if the videos that I actually put out seem like maybe I'm not putting that much effort into them, just know that before I put that video out, I filmed like 5 or 6 before that. Maybe those will never see the light of day, and it's because I get on and I'm like, those don't deserve to be on my channel. But like, it makes me happy when people watch these. I love seeing the videos that my followers on Instagram or the people that I follow on Instagram are posting whenever they're sitting there in their living rooms watching these with their friends. It makes me so happy. It truly does. And I hope that I just sitting here am giving people like some sort of motivation or some sort of self-love. I'm hoping that I'm offering entertainment to people. Because I know sometimes whenever we get into the back of our heads and we let whatever thoughts that we have kind of take over, it's hard to get happy and I'm sorry, I'm a little bit, I'm not drunk or anything, but like I've had a lot of wine tonight, so it's hard for me to sit here and think of exactly what I want to say. But I hope that me sitting here has been a lot of entertainment value for you guys, even if you're laughing at me and not with me. I'm glad that I was at least able to offer you something. And as I end every video with, as a subscriber has told me, it makes them so happy when I do. I want to keep this up every video. I love you. I hope you are having the best week of your life. I hope that Aries season is treating you well. I hope that 2019 is going fabulously for you. I hope that you have a nice little art wall going on inside of your own bedroom, and I love you. I hope to see you back next time that I have a video. Maybe there'll be one on Saturday. I can't promise that. I don't know what else I'll film for Aries, but maybe I can find something. I love you. I hope you're having a great day, and I just hope that you're blossoming, and good luck on the end of your semester. And by the way, if you've noticed, is gonna be my sign out. Like, that's just gonna be it. Bye. Love you.